Hey guys, happy Super Bowl Sunday.
That's right.
It is.
Super Bowl
A
Sunday.
few hours from now, I'll be,
6:30.
San Fran and the Kansas City
Chiefs,
Chiefs are
yes.
playing. Yeah, I know. We're not even.
I'm trying to pretend it's not happening.
We're doing
yet.
comic stuff.
We are.
That's a little more important.
We're being comic book nerds.
Yes.
I'm Brian. This
And
is
I'm
John. We're back again.
Yes, we are.
And today we have a vintage shipment.
Vintage. So strap it in. It's going to be a long one because, you know, me and Brian can't stop, especially him, can't stop talking
now.
about these.
Hey now. But yeah, vintage is definitely where my passion is. All right, here we go.
All right.
Cardboard is off. Knife is safely put away.
Wow, look at this stuff.
We like to practice safe unboxing.
Oh, wow. How excited are you?
I'm very excited. Now I opened the box, so it's only fair you go first.
Yes, sir.
All right.
We'll dive right in. There you go.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, check that out. Oh, you like this? This is one of your babies here. Look at
Right
that.
up my alley. Yep.
Oh, wow. Check that out. Beneath the Planet of the Apes. And there's no number on it. That's weird. It's gold key, though.
It is. It has no number. I researched this extensively because
Ooh.
I love Planet of the Apes.
Yes.
It has no number because it is a movie adaptation. And if you know the original 5 Planet of the Apes movie, this was the second of the 5.
Yes. And right here, let's see. It says Marvel Comics. Maurice Evans photo cover. Pull-out poster included.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Ape protest poster. 25 cents inside. Was
that's
that
awesome.
25 cents for the book here? Is that
Yeah.
what it was? Wow.
Looks that way. And it was Gold Key.
Wow.
Gold Key did a lot of movie and television show adaptations, and they did the photo covers, which I
So
absolutely love.
this was because I watched Planet of the Apes. So
Okay.
this was
So you know how it.
5 of them, right?
Yeah, there were 5, and
This was one of them.
yeah,
Or this was after
the second one. This was the
Gotcha.
second one.
Okay, very good.
So in other words,
by the way, 8.0.
8.0, right?
Congratulations on that. Go ahead, Brian.
In other words, Charlton Heston,
Yes.
who's the main character in the first movie,
Mhm.
the first movie ends with him on the horse on the beach, and
Yes.
he sees the Statue of Liberty,
Yes.
and then he realizes that it's planet Earth, and that he's in like an alternate future where basically everything blew up.
Yeah.
In the second movie, they send another astronaut to find him. His name is Brant. Forget the actor, doesn't matter. He comes and tries to find him, and it's kind of about his journey through the world. And they find this underground complex where these mutated humans are worshiping this atom bomb. It's crazy.
That's interesting.
So at the end of the second movie, the planet blows up, and Zira and Cornelius escape in a rocket and go back in time. So the 5 movies together form a gigantic arc in time, with the 5th movie ending where the first movie starts.
Interesting.
I know. I love the original Planet of
my
the Apes.
God.
I don't think people realize how brilliant it was
It
for
was
its
pretty
time.
brilliant. Yeah, let's see here. I have written down first U.S. comic book adaptation of the Planet of the Apes. Manga adaptation of the film were published in Japan prior to this issue. Centerfold poster included. Yeah, sequel to the Planet of the Apes. That's all I got. And it's in 1970.
Wow.
1970. I remember that there was a certain time of year that they would play this.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be every year they would
Yep.
play it.
They
Like
would show all
clockwork. It was
5.
like the Wizard of Oz.
Yes.
They would play it every
Absolutely.
year. This time of year. And I forget when it was, but I used to love
that is a
watching it.
beauty.
Love watching it. Yeah. And 8.0. That's really nice. Great for 1970. That's great.
Yep.
Look at that. Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations to the
Congrats
proud owner
on
of
that.
that. I love the Planet of the Apes. I always
Yeah,
have.
yeah,
Not the
good
new
stuff.
ones. Not the new ones. I'm a
No,
purist. I like the
no.
old ones. Yeah.
All right. Put that away. Next one, please, Brian.
Okay, moving right along. Now, we've had this book before. This is
Oh, yeah.
special Marvel edition featuring the hands of Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu. Now, that's a mouthful.
That is a mouthful.
Let me share this beautiful cover.
Kung Fu. What grade did that get, Brian?
This got an 8.0.
Oh, wow. We're starting off with 8s today, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
What does it say on there?
It
for that?
says, the first appearance of Shang-Chi, Fu Manchu, and Sir Dennis Nayland Smith, the first appearance and death of Dr. James Petrie. Jim Starlin and Al Milgrom did the cover and the interior art. So yeah, very, very first appearance. He finds out that his father is none other than the evil Fu Manchu. Wait, what do they call him? Yeah, Fu Manchu. Fu Manchu
Right.
turns out to be his evil father.
That's called
Luke, I am your evil father.
Special Marvel Edition. Okay, yeah. First appearance of Shanghai, Master Kung Fu. First appearance of Dennis Nayland Smith.
Mm-hmm. Don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is. I guess he's a nobody back then.
Probably, yeah.
First appearance of Fu Manchu, father of Shang-Chi. Later renamed Han. Then Zheng Zhu.
Oh, Zheng Zhu?
Zheng Zhu. So
Easy
he had,
for you to say.
3 different names.
Damn.
Supposedly, yeah. Very interesting.
This is the iron-fisted first issue, not to be confused with Iron Fist.
No.
Totally different martial arts
Now,
character.
does this also say on there the first team appearance of something? Or no?
No, not that
It
I
says
see.
first team appearance of Sci-Fan, a secret society with alliances to Fu Manchu.
Oh,
First appearance also of Shang-Chi's unnamed mother. Which, you ready for this? Later reconnected in Shang-Chi number 4 of 2021. So how many years later they actually really find out who his mother
his
really
actual
is?
mother, biological mother was, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a character that I never really had any interest in when I was young, and then because of the movie, I loved the movie so much.
Yes. Yeah.
That I went back
The
and
movie was pretty good.
yes,
Yeah. Okay, I'm up again.
that Simu Liu did a great job.
Yeah, definitely. Oh wow, look at that.
Wow,
That's colorful.
I think that's Tim's.
Wow. New Gods, number 1 from 1971. 7.5. Wow, look at that. In the back there. And let's see what the first appearance of Orion.
Orion.
Orion, I'm sorry. Orion. Light Ray, Metron, Highfather, and Kelleback.
Yep.
That's what it says there.
That's
Let's see if I got anything else. New Gods here.
okay.
First appearance of Metron. Boom Toon. Was it
Boom too.
Boom
Yeah, that's how they
Toon
teleport back and forth.
Inventor. Okay. First
Yep.
appearance Orion's half brother, Kelleback. First appearance of Light Ray. Yeah, we said that. First team appearance of the Parademons.
Oh, Parademons. Yep.
Parademons. Introduction of Nuge, Genesis, and Apocalypse. Debut of the Mobius chair.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of that before. What is that?
There's a character named Mobius who he's in like it looks like a blue scuba suit.
Oh, really?
And he sits in
Okay.
this chair, and the chair basically propels him through time and through space.
Oh, wow.
He's sort of like this weird, all-knowing kind of character.
Okay.
And he's one of the new gods. Sometimes he
Nice.
helps the good guys, sometimes he helps the bad guys.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty neat.
I'm
I never-
sorry, his name is not Mobius, his name is Metron. What am I thinking? Yes.
I don't know what
The
you
character's
thinking.
name is Metron. What he sits on is the Mobius chair.
The
Yes.
Mobius chair. Okay.
Good lord.
That's okay.
I'm
Calm
losing
down.
it.
That's okay. You're getting old.
Yeah, I am.
The old guys died.
Jack
There
Kirby
were some new guys.
had a falling out at Marvel, came to DC. He started doing Jimmy Olsen.
This is all Jack Kirby stuff. Wow.
This was basically his big magnum space epic.
Kirby is here.
Kirby
It
is
says
here.
it on there.
DC was so proud to have him because he essentially created the Marvel Universe, which was
Okay.
so successful, and then he came over to DC and they made a big deal out of it. I appreciate this historically for what it was.
Yeah.
I can't really get into it. I've tried. I've read them all. I've read the Forever People. I've read the New Gods. I've read all 4 or 5 books, but it's very weird. It's very cosmic space opera, but like with a hippie twist.
Okay.
People love it though. I mean, for the fans of it, man, they go crazy
that
for
kind
this
of makes
stuff.
sense because of the colors it has on there. I mean,
Yeah.
it's very vibrant colors and stuff. It definitely says something about the 70s, the late 60s in there. you know?
Definitely. Yeah, it's
So,
right.
yeah.
It's almost psychedelic. The
Yeah,
yes. Basic gist of the whole thing is there's 2 planets, as you had said. You have Apocalypse, which is the bad planet, and you have New Genesis, which is the good planet.
Mm-hmm.
To keep peace between the two, the fathers, Darkseid and Highfather, exchange sons. So Orion goes to the good planet and is raised by Highfather, and Mr. Miracle, Scott Free, goes to Apocalypse and is raised by the bad father.
Oh, wow.
That's the central theme of the whole thing.
Interesting.
And then it just kind of spins out from there. So yeah, you had Mr. Miracle, that was the one book. You had New Gods, you had the Forever People, and then you had Jimmy Olsen, which is kind of the book where the whole thing started. In fact, not to spoil anything, but we have that book in here, so
Oh, okay.
I won't go any further.
Okay. Yeah, gotcha. Well, congratulations on that.
Yep.
7.5 there. Nice little book there. I never read it either myself.
I've read the whole thing, but
I've heard of them, like New Gods, and heard it.
Yeah, I just
But that's
don't.
about it.
It's not my thing. I appreciate it. The artwork is beautiful, especially if you're a Kirby fan. My God,
absolutely.
the artwork is mind blowing. But the characters are just not relatable for me. They're all so. I mean, even though like Thor and the Norse gods were gods, they were relatable in a way that these characters never really. I don't know. That's just me.
That's all right.
Moving right along to number 4.
Yes.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, okay. Here we have
someone's excited.
Hulk number 182.
Look at that.
This is the infamous Hammer and Anvil issue.
Okay.
And so basically after the famous 181 that we just had, oh my God, that was amazing.
It's the second appearance of Wolverine in here, supposedly.
Yes.
Many sources cite this as a cameo appearance of Wolverine, and Giant Size X-Men #1 as a second full appearance. First appearance of Hammer and Anvil.
Hammer and Anvil. And I'm just reading here, I don't remember this from before, but it's the first appearance and death of Crackajack. Crackajack.
Crackajack?
Yeah, Crackajack Jackson.
No kidding.
Wolverine cameo on first page. So basically the Canadian government says, done, come back to Wolverine. He leaves, then they send these two guys out, and they're unable to detain the Hulk, so they smoke him out with a smoke bomb. No, sleeping gas.
Yeah.
They use sleeping gas and knock him out, and then they put him on like a helicarrier and they carry him back to base. But yeah, it's so funny. Like I always say, 181 Wolverine, probably second most popular Marvel character of all time, and now you have Hammer and Anvil. Nothing.
Zero.
Nothing. Nobody's ever heard of him. Nobody knows. And I certainly have never heard of Crackajack.
Crackajack. Wow.
Yeah. But hey, it's a great issue to have.
It is. What is that? Oh, 3.0.
3.0, yeah.
Okay. Wow.
This is from 1974, so this followed right on the heels of the ever famous 181. And I think we have another one of those in here too.
I think we do. Yeah. Super cool.
Oh,
Look at that. Teen Titans #24. Probably one of Brian's favorites here.
You know me so well by now.
Yeah.
You know how we're not supposed to pick favorites, but we do.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
Wow.
That's my favorite in this shipment.
It's definitely different. Interesting. Teen Titans #24.
I love the Teen Titans.
8.0. You want to talk about this, Brian? I think you do.
Yeah, well, I was just gonna say I don't. So Bob Haney was the writer. Gil Kane, who did a long famous run on Spider-Man and on Green Lantern, he did the interior art. Nick Cardy was the cover artist for the Teen Titans back in the '60s, and he was such an amazing artist. And that is a stereotypical Nick Cardy. And any of the issues from that run that you could easily hang it up on your wall. I mean, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
And those are my favorite DC characters. So yeah, the Teen Titans is very near and dear to me, and that's an 8.0, which is a great grade.
It's pretty cool.
For a book from, what is that, 69? It's as old as I am.
Yeah,
It's
1969.
as old as I am, and I don't get to say that every day.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, the story behind this is the team's on vacation on a ski resort. Weird mishaps happen, and soon discover Anton Larson?
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah.
Okay. Chief creator of the resort intends to sell the land to the government for a missile site after the Indians declare bankruptcy. Escaped death from a runaway bobsled. That's what the Teen Titans did. Escaped death from it. But yeah. So it's an interesting little story there.
Right.
They're on vacation and get caught up in something.
Yeah, superhero vacations, just like superhero weddings, it never works out.
Yeah. Skis of Death. Yeah, Skis of Death.
Skis of Death.
Yeah, 1960.
What a classic cover.
That's pretty cool.
Got the crazy dude
I like
with the scarf and the ski mask.
I know. Look at the sweater and everything. Everything's pretty cool there.
Yeah, Nick Cardy was incredible.
Very nice. Check that out.
Carol said nice sweatshirt, Brian.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Carol. My friend Carol got me this for Christmas.
Nice. All right.
My alma mater.
Well, congratulations on that. 8.0.
Yeah.
Titans.
That's a beauty.
That is a beauty.
Can we have it?
Brian
I bet we
definitely wants
can't.
it.
I bet we can't have it.
Probably not.
No.
Probably not. Wow. That's weird. Look at the... I just noticed there. Like the Teen Titans in there. What is all that? Is that at the back of the page?
That is the back, yes.
That's interesting. Are all of them like that, I guess?
I think many of them that are stored horizontally.
Huh.
Do you know what I mean? Like not in a CGC, not in a comic book box vertically, but that are stacked or
Oh, it just
horizontally.
gets pressed, you think?
I think so. Yes.
That's pretty interesting.
Yep. I've been noticing that lately.
Yeah, I've never
And I
seen
don't-
it like that before.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, you're really pronounced in there.
I don't think it. I'm glad you brought that up. I don't think it detracts from the value.
No,
though.
probably not. I don't know if you guys can see that in the thing of Teen
The logo.
Titans. You see
The white
logo,
letters.
Teen Titans itself. You kind of see words in there. That's what we're looking
And
at.
it's the ink from the inside front cover bleeding through.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and even in the back it has
Yeah.
that on there too. And
I think it's from years and years of pressure being put on
Probably right.
the cover. Yeah. But I don't think they dock you for it.
That's good. It's very good.
Chris, you don't know about that, do you? If they dock your grade.
Dude, I couldn't get past D's in my classes.
Do you see how in this logo you can see the ink from the inside front cover?
They haven't.
Okay.
I haven't seen them.
Yeah.
Yet. I mean, we can refer all the way back to the Star Wars Pink Moon.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, they didn't really dock his grade. I've gotten a 9 something.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I thought it was a yellow moon. Orange stars
No.
and green clovers.
Yeah.
I had that for breakfast.
There we go. Okay.
That was a Lucky Charms reference.
Yes.
Also
Yes.
don't dock for like the mailbox crease.
They don't, or they.
No,
Wow.
They just,
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
They just because that's how they were delivered back in the day.
Okay.
Okay.
They do say on there, what is it, a reader's crease or something like that?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Do you know I never did that? I did it one time when John Byrne was writing and drawing the Fantastic Four. I did a subscription, and it would come in the mail in those little brown wrappers. And the condition was so diabolical. I was like, I will never do this again.
I'm gonna try. I have a customer who his buddy used to work for CGC. Might be something. I'm trying to get him to have that guy come in.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we could have him on the show.
Pump
and he
his
could talk
brains.
about- he could talk about what they do or don't.
That'd be real
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
That'd be great.
And he would be a perfect
Yo,
one to ask that very
definitely.
question.
Yeah, because
All kind of these questions.
like everything we're thinking is assumptions based on
Right.
people
Right.
that are grading that are making assumptions of.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll see if we can
Get him in here.
Okay.
Yeah.
No problem.
That was you.
That was me. Yeah. I don't know if anybody heard what happened there, but we're asking more about the Teen Titans thing, and he might have somebody that maybe you've come in that used to work at CGC.
Yes.
Might be asking him good questions on stuff. That'd be pretty cool. To
It would.
find out.
Yes. It would be great to
Clear
have
up
him
a lot of
on.
things.
And then people could message in, because you and I have our questions, but people watching have their own
Yeah,
questions,
oh, yeah, definitely.
and they could message in, and he could maybe answer questions.
Yeah,
You know,
that'd be cool.
inquiring minds want to know.
They do. What we got?
Oh, here's an oldie but a goodie.
Oh wow, look at that.
We have Spider-Man Amazing Spider-Man number 78 from 1969. Another book that is as old as I
That's
am.
great.
It
Look
is
at that
the-
condition.
Oh, I know. Origin and first appearance of the Prowler, Hobie Brown. We got a 6.5. What a beautiful
Wow.
cover. And I want you to see here, too. This is when they used to stamp
The stamp.
the covers
August
when they came
19th.
in.
Yes.
Yep, back in the old day.
Now, who would stamp them?
Comic book, not comic, there were no comic book stores. The places that sold comic books. So 7-Eleven,
Oh, wow.
newsstands, news shops. Yeah, they would stamp the
So it
date.
wasn't the people stamping them at home.
No,
Okay.
no. And then the horrifying thing, the truly diabolical thing, is that say this particular issue didn't sell in a certain amount of time, they would rip the top half of the cover off
What?
and ship it back in, and they would get a certain amount of money back for the unsold issues.
Wow.
So you would go into like an old news shop or a soda fountain, whatever you want to call it, and there would be boxes of old comic books laying there with the covers torn off.
Oh.
Horrifying. They
Horrible.
were dark
What are you
days.
doing? What are you doing? You're putting that away already?
Oh, go ahead. You talk
We
about
didn't
Prowler.
talk about it.
All right, you go.
What is this, Brian's Day or
you're
something?
you're the Spidey guy, not me. You
Jeez,
go.
Oh man, I did all this research here.
Lay it on us, brother. Lay it on us.
Wow. 78, right? Yes. 78.
number
Okay,
78,
thank
right.
you.
Mhm.
You did say first appearance of Prowler.
First appearance of Prowler.
Hobby Brown.
Yep.
Hobby Brown became more prominent after Spider-Punk debuted in Across the Spider-Verse. Just below the credits on the first page is a smaller box stating, "Thanks to John Romita Jr. for suggesting the Prowler." Did you know that?
No.
There you go. He would have been 13 at the time of when this issue was published.
Get out of here. So he like wrote into the letter column and suggested like a name. Like they used to
Suggested
do
the
the
Prowler.
Marvel. Oh, that's cool.
Isn't
That's
that
really
cool?
cool. Is he a good guy or a bad guy?
You tell me.
I see. I'm not a Spidey guy.
Read it.
He starts out as a bad guy,
Oh, and then becomes good.
forced into a villain, doing nasty stuff.
No, we've all been there.
Um,
Kind of like Venom.
Yeah.
and then
Bad, there, and good.
and
Right.
then of course then he finds out who his nephew is, Miles Morales. Come on, bro.
His nephew is Miles Morales,
Yeah, his nephew.
but from an alternate
Did
universe.
Did you not watch any of the movies?
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
I'm just not a Spidey
Yeah,
guy. I don't know why.
So he finds out who his nephew is, and he's like, "What the heck?" So his nephew's trying to get him, and the nephew found out who he was. So he tries to get, and he kind of goes straight and narrow. So he's like an anti-hero-ish.
Yeah.
He still does bad things to get to the right results.
Okay. Kind of like a vigilante.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's all.
But it is Miles is from an alternate. He's from the Ultimate Universe, right?
Yeah, probably. But I don't know. I don't read much Miles.
Okay.
Yeah. Miles is an
Alternate. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Did you have more you wanted to discuss?
I am good, Brian. Thank you for asking.
Thanks for asking for me. Took the book away.
I know. I'm like,
Oh my God.
he's putting it away.
I apologize. I apologize.
First thing I say, Brian, you want to say anything?
Nope.
Jeez,
Next.
Oh, man. Wow.
Oh,
Ooh, another one.
That's an oldie.
That is an oldie. Oh, 1964.
Whoa, older than me.
Older
Wow.
than you, Brian.
And a
This is
6.0.
like, it's like dirt.
All right now. All right. It's not written on papyrus.
The comic age more better than he did.
Wow. Tough crowd tonight.
Wow.
Jeez.
Third appearance of Dr. Octopus. Letter from Dave Cockrum in here.
It's a dog eat dog world, and I'm
Look
wearing
at that.
milk bone
Beautiful.
underwear.
Let's let them see it. Yeah.
Dave Cockrum has a letter in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Amazing Spider-Man number
He's like my
12.
second favorite artist of all time.
6.0.
And he's no longer with us.
Number 12.
Who is that? Albert. Oh, I don't know who that is. Albert Dorn.
I don't know. Well, let's see what we got here. Third appearance of Dr. Octopus. Reference to the creators of Spider-Man, Stan Lee and Steve Ditko,
Mhm.
are depict on a sign advertising a fictional company called Lead It Incorporated, aka Lee Dit Company.
Ah, I see what they did
yeah,
there.
you see what they did there?
I see.
Isn't that kind of cool?
Lee Ditko. Lead
Yeah,
it. Okay.
yeah.
Huh.
Would you like anything to say about this?
No, I think you covered it adequately.
Okay, I just want to make sure that I didn't leave you out.
No, I'm all good. I'm all good.
All right,
You know me. If I've got something to say,
Oh, you will just say it.
I will interject.
Look at that. That's nice. I like that's very vibrant color. I like,
Yeah.
I like the yellow and then everything else.
Early Doc Ock was really a goofball. I guess he always did kind of look like a goofball. He was really a goofball in the Silver Age.
Definitely.
That flat head,
Yes.
ugly glasses.
Almost looks like Frankenstein a little
Yeah,
bit. Just
yeah.
shorter.
Right.
Pretty cool. Congratulations.
that's awesome.
Yeah, that's great. 1964.
Look at that shiny yellow cover
Wow.
for a
I
book
can't
from
imagine.
64.
64. I know.
Jinkies.
Amazing. Amazing Spider-Man.
See? I see what you did there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're moving right. Okay. Oh, my
Oh,
God.
look
Look
at
at that.
this.
First of all, just drink in that Neil Adams
Wow.
cover.
Wow, look at that.
Oh my God.
That's-
Neil Adams did so much work for DC and Marvel. The covers. I would love to see a list of all the covers that he did for DC and Marvel. Like hundreds. Hundreds of books.
Hundreds.
So, first appearance of Darkseid in a cameo on the last page. It's a Jack Kirby story. Neil Adams cover. Jack Kirby, Vince Colletta, and Al Plastino did the art. What is he saying here? Superman's out of the way, Jimmy. Good. Now our road is clear and fast. Love it. The very first appearance of Darkseid.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, well, cameo.
Cameo.
Right,
Cameo.
appearance.
Right.
Yeah. He's a ruler of Apocalypse. Right? Apocalypse.
That is correct. He's the big bad. He's basically DC's Thanos.
Okay.
Thanos.
Wow.
And if you're in the mood, you can play Skittle Pool.
You can.
I have no idea what it is, but apparently in the 60s it was a thing.
It's like a smaller pool table.
Yeah. And like a pendulum. There's like a ball and a pendulum.
Wow.
Anyway, so yes, this is a massively key issue. It's a 7.5 for a book from 1970. I have a feeling this is Tim's.
Wow.
Very, very nice.
That is nice.
Yeah, but this was when Kirby first came to DC. This is kind of the first book that they gave him,
Okay.
and
He
so
delivered.
everybody's like, oh God, Jimmy Olsen. But in that book, he planted the seeds that eventually grew into the New Gods, Mr. Miracle, Forever People, the whole thing.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
So what's the story here with Superman in that?
I see. I don't know.
You don't know?
No,
Okay.
I don't know. Did you
No,
research it?
I didn't research that part. I
Let me
saw,
just
I saw
see.
it was in
No, wait.
DC, and I was like, Brian's on this.
Yeah, one moment, please. No, I was
No,
so
okay.
stunned by the first cameo appearance of Darkseid that I didn't really research the
no
rest
problem.
of the events of the issue.
That's all right. The fellow viewers will have to just look it up themselves.
Yes, they will. Yes,
You
they
know?
will.
They get involved.
Yes, get involved.
That's how they get involved.
Mhm.
Oh, God. Oh,
Oh,
there it is.
there it is.
There it is.
To think that we had two of these in,
Oh, my
you know what I
God.
mean? We've
It's
been doing this
it
for
really
a year.
is amazing.
Never had one of these.
No, and then within the past month, we've had two of them come
You know,
by.
we'll have to figure out what when that first episode was. We'll have to do like a special 1-year anniversary episode.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
It was March-ish, I
Ish.
think, yeah.
Yeah, so we're talking about the Incredible Hulk number 181, first full appearance.
Full appearance.
Wolverine.
This indie character that you probably never heard of, Wolverine.
I mean, absolutely one of those iconic characters.
Yep.
That are just amazing. Hold on, let me get to my notes here on the. I mean,
Oh, you should have this one memorized
Oh.
by now.
I should. That's the key word. But my memory
I
is
hear you.
not of the finest.
They're
Yes.
in Canada fighting the Wendigo.
The Wendigo.
Yes.
That's right. That's right. They are. And what the heck?
And Wolverine basically is sent by the Canadian government to bring.
People gonna watch the Super Bowl, man, just trying to say.
What do you say?
He said people are going to watch the Super Bowl tonight. You
whatever.
know.
You're gonna lose
Yeah.
you're gonna lose your masses of 3 people.
Okay. Well, there you go. A 5.5, 181 Incredible Hulk.
Yep.
First
Congratulations! I think that's
Wolverine.
John's. Congratulations, John.
Yes.
Wow.
Congratulations are right. That's
What
great.
what a key book.
The Wendigo.
We nailed that one.
What's that?
John and I nailed that one. We said that it was going to be either a 5, maybe 5, 6.
Oh, so you guessed.
So we kind of guessed ahead of time. So we got that right in the dead center.
Wow.
Nice. I like that.
He's becoming like the comic book whisperer.
Yes, he is.
He
Well,
knows.
congratulations on that.
Can we have it?
Anybody wants to know, the Wendigo makes more appearances in further
Yes, he does.
comics.
Yes, he
In
does.
fact, the Hulk becomes one.
Yes, that's right.
Boom, boom, boom.
And I think he's in X-Men like 140, 141
Yeah.
by John Byrne. All right, here we go.
Oh, we're going.
I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating. I'm. Oh, here we go. We've had this
Wow.
before too.
Have we?
Yeah, this is the first appearance of Mephisto.
No, I don't remember that.
Now this goes back to like probably last summer. We had one of these.
Okay.
What we're talking about is Silver Surfer number 3 from 1968.
Wow.
It is the first appearance of Mephisto, who goes on to become a kind of like his arch rival. And basically, Shala Bal, who is Silver Surfer's girlfriend, she is taken to the underworld.
Wow.
Because, Mephisto is sort of one of the lower or higher, I guess you could say, demons in hell.
Gotcha. John Buscema, right?
Yeah, John Buscema, very good. The Power and the Prize. Let's see what it says here. First appearance of Mephisto, and then a Tales of the Watcher backup story. Stan Lee story, John Buscema cover, John Buscema and Joe Sinnott, Gene Colan, and Paul Reinman art. So you had 4 big names there doing the art on the interior.
I noticed back then they really there's some magazine, I mean not magazine, comics I've looked up, and they would like pour in the artists.
Oh, I know.
I'm talking like a stack of them.
Yeah,
like
and they're all
8 of them
legends by now.
sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's amazing.
Yeah.
For one copy, one thing.
Yep. It was crazy. It was. I mean, they were cranking out a
Really
ton of
cool.
books back in those days.
What did I see here? Hold on one second. Let's just see. The Silver Surfer's obstacle in his plan to tempt all of humanity to become his slaves. But no matter what Mephisto does, nothing works. Even as far as bringing Shalabel.
Shalabal.
Shalabel, Silver's first love.
Yes.
How about that? Doesn't work though.
No.
First time Surfer utters his famous command. What is this command, Brian? Do you remember?
To me, my board.
There it is. Okay, that's
All right.
it. That's all I got.
Very nice. 7.0.
To me, my board. I don't get that.
What I miss about the olden days is that books could survive if they didn't have Batman in them. Books could survive if they didn't have Wolverine in them.
Mhm.
Nowadays, the state of the market is such that you can't anymore. I mean, you can do a mini-series, which is really the way Marvel's going. Like, Marvel is almost all mini-series anymore.
Yeah.
But it's not like the 70s or the 60s or even the 80s where, like, the Omega Men could support its own title for 50, 60 issues. It just doesn't happen anymore. Okay, I'll stop now. Go ahead.
It's okay. It's okay. You can ramble.
And now, deep thoughts.
But people, as Brian said, wants to have. Well, people want to watch a Super Bowl.
Oh, look at that.
The
Number
Amazing
10.
Spider-Man, number 10. Wow. Wow, look at that. Look at those weird characters in there. I love the
Enforcers.
Yeah, so this Amazing Spider-Man number 10, it got a 4.5. First appearance of the big man, Fred Foswell, and the Enforcers, Montana, Ox, and Fancy Dan.
Tony Montana. They try to shake down Betty Brant.
Oh,
Pete works with her at the Daily Bugle.
Betty Brant. As a matter of fact, didn't she run off or they capture her and she went in some town in Pennsylvania? I think that's is this the one, I think? Number 10, right? He's thinking.
Oh, she's in number 12. We haven't gotten to that yet.
Number 12. Yeah, no, hold on. Number 10. Now this is the one. Frederick Foswell, Betty Brant missing in a PA town. Yep, that's the one.
Does it name the town?
No,
Oh.
does not name the town. But it's in PA.
Is it Doylestown?
The first town I can think of.
Well, there you go.
I mean, it's as good a guess as any.
Yeah, it
No
is.
heroes come from Boxtown.
That cover is so old school. It looks like a coloring book,
It
maybe.
is. It's so cool.
Yeah.
So neat looking. I love it. 12 cents. Wow. Amazing. Amazing Spider-Man. There you go. Anything else you got to say?
That's it.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice.
Hey, we got some oldies in this batch.
We really do. I mean, 64. Wow.
Yeah.
A lot of oldies.
Strange Adventures.
Ooh.
Number 187 from another book that's older than me, from 1966. This is the origin and first appearance of the Enchantress.
Ah, the Enchantress.
Now, not the Marvel Enchantress,
Mhm.
the DC Enchantress.
What is this? A strange
Adventures.
Adventures?
It's a Bob Haney story, Howard Purcell and George Russo's art. This is June Moon, is the woman's name, and she is a witch. And she's called the Enchantress. And when DC first did the first Suicide Squad book back in the 80s,
Okay.
she was a member of the Suicide Squad. What are you looking for? The packing number's 4.
No, interesting. Number's 4. Right, you said?
Yeah.
Interesting. I saw something here. It said, damn.
Clack! The ominous jaws snap shut, making them the captive of the weirdest prison on Earth. Look, these dudes are being eaten by a mechanical gorilla.
That's very interesting. How come, for
And-
the life of me, it's not?
Maybe you just skipped that one when you were doing your copious note-taking.
No.
It happens.
I don't remember that. But, oh, wait. There you go. Okay. Nope. I don't have anything.
Okay. It was just the
Oh,
first...
just the first appearance of an origin of Enchantress.
You got it.
That's
June
it.
Moon.
Yeah.
Okay.
I skipped a page in here, sorry.
It happens.
Yeah,
It happens.
it does.
We've all been there. I don't think we're going to need a 9.8 pile. Not for the vintage.
No, probably not.
But we'll start a second stack
We will.
here.
We will. It'll be okay.
Yeah, okay.
It'll be okay. Oh, there Hogan's Heroes, number 6. I never even knew they came out with a comic book.
Me either.
Very interesting.
But Dell was the other. Gold Key and Dell did all the TV and movie stuff back then.
So Hogan's Heroes number 6, back in 1967. Another oldie.
Older than me.
Older than you.
What a great night to
See that? Bob Crane, John Banner, and Werner Klepner photo cover, based on CBS television series. Oh my God, I cannot, for the life of me, talk right tonight.
What I
Hogan's
was
Heroes number 6. I mean, everybody remembers this show, so I mean,
Yeah, my dad
It's an
watched
oldie.
it religiously. I never cared for it. But what blew my mind was this is drawn by Dick Giordano. Now, Dick Giordano went on to become a bigwig at DC and drew their characters for years. So I had no idea that he did work for Dell, especially Hogan's Heroes.
wow.
And I have written that in this issue, Hogan breaks 20 people out of Stalag 13.
Oh, okay.
That's all I know.
Well, yeah. So the whole thing of Hogan's Heroes is it's a crazy and funny prisoner of war camp. So the comic book show back in Germany, World War II, based in a 1960s TV series of the same name. Here we go. I found this out. The Rural Purge. They canceled all shows that appealed to older audiences or lived in rural areas. That's when they canceled the show.
Really?
It was called the Rural Purge.
Huh. Never heard of that before.
Yeah, I never did either until I read about this.
Huh.
Because when they canceled the show, that's when they did this purge thing. They canceled a whole bunch of shows.
Okay. Almost like the DC implosion, but that was comic books in the late 70s.
Yeah.
So they must have done the same thing with TV shows.
So there you go. Hogan's Hero, number 6.
Very nice.
Congratulations on that.
I think we have another one of those in here too.
I think you're right.
Look at that dude on the left. Talk about like
Yeah.
Mo, Larry, and Curly.
Mhm. Yeah, it is interesting. I remember seeing some episodes, but I wasn't
Yeah.
like a real big I didn't watch it all the time.
Because at that age, I
was.
was too young to understand World War II and
Right.
you know
Yeah.
the significance of it. Yeah,
Mhm.
I think they're playing the reruns on one of the channels.
probably
there's
MeTV.
reruns all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. We are moving on to Astonishing Tales featuring Deathlock, the Demolisher, from good old 1974. I've determined now, through Tim's collection primarily, that is my favorite. 74,
years.
75, 76. That is my sweet
Astonishing
spot
Tale?
right there. Yep,
Yeah.
yep. Those were the best
Is
years.
the second appearance of Deathlock? Is that what that is?
This says the second appearance of Deathlock.
Okay. All right. And first appearance of Warwolf too. Does it say that?
No, nothing about Werewolf. He got
Really?
snubbed. Yeah, he got
That's
snubbed
very
at the
interesting.
Oscars. But yeah, that's pretty awesome. What
Wow.
kind of grade do we got here? 9.6. We have
Wow.
Rich Buckler and Doug Meach story.
I wonder if that's. I think that's Tim's. One of Tim's.
I would think so.
That's,
I just have a feeling.
That's awesome.
Yep.
So during his original escape from Riker's facility, Deathlock found and took his own war buddy, Mike Travers, but Mike was quickly recaptured by Riker's men. Deathlock seeked out the abductors and led him to the Statue of Liberty. There he is greeted by Riker, and he shows him what became of his friend, his newest cyborg creation, Warwolf.
It's not Tim.
It's
not-
not Tim's? No
okay.
kidding. Wow. We have another person with the good quality stuff out there.
Yeah, from 1974.
That's pretty
amazing. And he's a cyborg, if we didn't mention. Deathlock
Yes,
himself is a
yes.
cyborg. And I think he's from the future. Like, come back from the future kind of thing.
I think so.
Like a Terminator type situation.
Sure does look. It does.
It does,
The red eye
yes.
thing.
Yeah.
Now they mentioned Riker. Was he a part of anything to do with?
The only Riker I know of is Star Trek Next Generation.
No, I meant was he an X-Men? Didn't they have him for
Stryker.
Wolverine? Stryker, not
Stryker.
Riker. That's what it is.
Yep, yep.
Stryker, not Riker. Okay, got him confused.
It happens. It's a lot of characters to keep track of. We're doing what we can here.
This is interesting.
Oh, God, I remember that show.
Do you?
Yep.
Wow. Get Smart number 5, 1967. Wow.
It was
Lot
like a
of oldies.
007 spoof.
Yeah.
It was like a spoof on spies. It was a spy
8.0.
spoof.
You know what this reminded me of? This
What?
reminded me of that Leslie Nielsen show, The Naked Gun.
Yes, that's Jeff's favorite movie.
Okay.
Yep.
That's what
Yep.
reading about this reminded me
Yes, and that's exactly what it was. It was a spoof.
of. So Get Smart. You got anything else to say about it?
One moment, please.
Oh, let me.
Another Dick Giordano book,
Donna,
and it is about he goes to a bald men convention in Atlantic City.
Oh my God.
And chaos ensues from there, I guess. But yes, that's where it takes place in Atlantic City.
Get Smart. I know I had this. Hold on a second. I wrote something down.
I remember it was a popular TV show at the time. My sister, who's a good bit older than me, she used to watch it religiously. I was never a fan too much.
Yeah. Comedic Agent number 86 added with the Hairless Hound Caper.
Hairless Hound Caper. There you go.
Comic number 1 has same cover as novel number 1, published in the previous year.
Oh, there were novelizations of Get Smart?
That's what it says here.
God, the 60s were weird.
Yeah.
And the 70s, for that matter.
And that's all I got from it.
Okay.
Like I said, I wrote the note down about the. It reminded me of when I read about it, the Naked Gun.
Turn it around a minute.
Oh.
No, for us, yeah. You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
You sure will. It's a daisy. That's not a Red Rider.
Oh, that's right. You got me there.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Same principle.
Same principle.
There you go. Congratulations on that. 8.0 on Get Smart number 5 back in 1967.
And that's what you and I need to do. Get smart.
Whew. Going to take a lot of stuff for that to happen.
A lot of ginkgo
At least for
biloba.
me, ginkgo biloba. You know, I take that stuff.
Do you?
It still doesn't help.
Nah, no, me either.
Just saying.
Ooh, oh,
Look at that.
I love Green Goblin. Although I always say I'm not a big Spidey guy, I love Green Goblin.
Nice.
Okay, so we have from Amazing Spider-Man number 97 from 1971. This was a drug story not approved by the Comics Code Authority. Green Goblin appearance. By this point in history, the comic book publishers were so sick of the Comics Code of Authority, they didn't know what to do. And Stan wanted... Was that?
Over here, Mom.
Oh, Stan wanted to, thank you. Stan wanted to do a story about drugs, a relevant story about drugs, and they said, screw it. And I think for 3 consecutive issues, they published the book without it, and it sold like gangbusters.
Yeah, and we have, I think, all 3 of them, I think, are in here.
Oh,
this
are
is
they?
This is
Cool.
97, right?
This one is number 97, yes.
97, we have 98 in here.
We got a 7.0 grade. Look at Gobby. Oh, I just love him.
Yeah. Oh, he's awesome.
I always hated what they did with him in the movies, though. There's no way you can make that costume look good in a movie. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It looks awesome in comic books.
Yeah.
But, and I hated, like, Willem Dafoe had those stupid yellow glass bubbles.
He did.
Oh, so stupid.
So the drug addiction thing in here is basically Mary Jane and Harry have an argument. Harry takes it out on Peter, and Peter tells Harry off, and Harry takes pills.
Harry's kind of a basket case, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm getting that impression. Just from what I'm not a Spidey expert, but he seems like kind of a victim. He's sort of a basket case. Anyway.
Well, but
I'll
his
stop
father is.
Well, true. I mean,
So-
he never had a chance. The
No.
poor kid never had a chance.
Not at all.
Um,
That's great.
oh my God, I love that cover.
What did they cover, Brian?
One moment, please. John Romita.
There you go.
John Romita, who's probably one of the most famous Spider-Man artists of all time. And then his son.
I mean, you keep bragging about the cover. You got to tell them who the cover is.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. We got to share the artist.
You have to.
All right. Did you have anything else you wanted to say?
I did not. Thank you for asking.
Next.
Oh, no problem, buddy. Oh, this looks like. Oh, look at that.
Wow.
That's all you there.
That I think is Tim's.
It's different, though. They're very different. Wonder Woman number 180. Wow. Death of Steve Trevor, Tim Trench, and Dr. Cyber appearance. 8.5.
Death of Steve Trevor.
That's what it says here. Did I read that wrong?
No, I don't think so.
No, it says quote unquote death.
Oh, so okay.
Maybe he didn't really die, I guess.
That's exactly what it means. Yep.
And Danny O'Neill's story, Mike Sinoski, and Dick
Giordano, who's the guy that
Giordano
drew
cover and art.
those Dell comics that we just looked at.
There you go.
Yeah. He goes on to become a bigwig. So really, I don't have a lot to say. It's just that this is during Wonder Woman's depowered phase. They took away her powers, and she wore like jumpsuits, and she got into the martial arts because martial arts were like hugely popular in the early 70s. And it didn't last long. I don't know how many issues this thing ran, but this was during that phase.
So I got a question. Well, hold on, before we do this, let's see. This is 1969, by the way, right? Yes.
Yep.
1969.
It's as old as me.
Old as you. The Wrath of Dr. Cyber.
Yep.
Diana and I Ching break into Cyber's underwater fortress. Does Tim take the gems and turn on Diana and kill them as per Cyber? What? I wrote notes down. I can't even understand my own stuff. But it sounds like
It's
there
a
was
complicated issue.
little story there or something about they were trying to gems and who knows.
Yeah.
But what I was wondering, what you said, she didn't have powers?
No,
But-
they took away her powers for a year or two in the comics.
Okay, but see, that's what confuses me about this. Like, she's an Amazon woman.
Yeah.
So she came from Amazon. She already knew all these things, but you just said she had to learn some other stuff. in these.
Well, in other words, she's different from
I'm
all the other
confused.
Amazons in that she was molded out of clay. So she didn't grow up with the Amazons. How should I say? In other words, she was the only child on Paradise Island, and
Right.
she had to grow up and learn all of their ways.
Right.
Whereas the other ones were, it gets very complicated, but they're like reincarnated souls from the Well of Souls. It's a Greek mythology thing. So yeah, she was always slightly different than the other Amazons on Paradise Island.
But didn't they teach her all the, how to battle and stuff
Oh
like
yeah,
that? So
yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
She's still
So-
kick ass.
Okay,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. No, she's still kick ass, but she didn't have her she didn't have super strength. She couldn't fly.
Okay.
They took all that away from her. I forget exactly how it happened. The same thing happened in the Teen Titans, roughly around the same time. They were at a protest type thing in the city. And a guy ended up getting shot, and the Teen Titans blamed themselves. And so for like almost a year in that book, they ran around in jumpsuits and tried to help people without powers. I don't know. It was like the in thing at the time.
Wow.
They tried to be
So the
superheroes.
comic book wrote powers out of her, but did they tell how they got?
Yeah, I
powers
just
out?
don't remember.
Just don't, okay.
Yeah.
That's why I was
I
confused at a little bit.
I actually never read that run. I've read about it, but I've never read the run itself. I think Chris has on one of the shelves over there. I think he has that whole run in a trade.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Somewhere over there.
Well, congratulations on that. You're 180.
That I'm pretty sure is
8.5.
Tim's.
8.5. That's great.
Yeah, that's a beauty.
That is. And we'll put that right there.
My
Oh boy.
God. Justice League of America number 20.
Wow, look at that.
Oh, that's a goodie. That's a goodie. Look at that. 7.5.
Wow.
Gardner Fox story, Mike Sikowski art.
Not them.
Not Tim's. Okay. This one was the giant spaceman a menace or benefactor to Earth? Two opposing teams of superheroes vie with each other to solve the mystery of Spaceman X. And here you had your original Silver Age Justice League lineup. Green Lantern, Flash, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, and Martian Manhunter. Green Arrow came a couple issues later. Batman and Superman weren't even a part of it at this point.
Actually, wasn't Superman in this one?
Yeah, they
'Cause he's the-
helped.
Okay,
They
because
helped out, but they
he's
were
the one
not.
actually not killed him. Well,
Oh.
destroyed him,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Because he's a robot.
Oh, is that what it turns
Is that-
out to be?
Let's see here. Mystery of Spaceman X. A giant spaceman is causing problems. Realizing that Spaceman X is a robot, they try to find its source. Superman was able to defeat Spaceman X.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
There you go.
These five were when the Justice League first started. There was a villain named Starro, the giant starfish.
Okay.
You know, they used it in the Suicide Squad movie.
Yes.
Giant
Yes.
starfish. So those five were the five that founded the Justice League, and then Batman, Superman, and Green Arrow came in later.
Was he by any chance any relation to Patrick Starr?
No, he was not.
That's my tolerance right there.
There you go. There
Yeah,
you go.
there you go. You like that?
I like that. Yeah, that's fine. All right, and yeah, no notes. Thanks, CGC.
Oh,
No
wow.
notes at all.
Now, who is the artist for that?
This is Mike Sikowski, and he did, I want
he
to
did a
say,
lot
the
of good
first
stuff, didn't he?
60 issues
Yeah.
of the Justice League. Then he was replaced by a guy named Dick Dillon, and Dick Dillon went on to do the next 60 issues.
Wow.
You had two incredibly long, unbroken artist runs on this book.
Wow. That's
Yep.
great.
I know.
It's a nice
Okay.
book.
It
Okay.
is.
Look at you go.
We're getting down to the nitty
Oh, look
gritty.
at that, buddy.
Oh, sweet.
Oof. The Mighty Avengers, number 67, back in 1969. It still was you, Brian.
Mm-hmm. It is. How old is it? What year?
4.0.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
69.
You're right. Yeah.
Avengers 9. Avengers number 67. And we got here Ultron 6 appearance on this one. Avengers 67 first cover appearance of Ultron, specifically Ultron number 6. Artist is Sal Buscema.
Sal Buscema. And he fights the
Buscema.
Vision, who is technically his son.
Oh.
Ultron created the Vision as like a Trojan horse to
Okay.
go after the Avengers,
Wow.
but Vision ends up being a good guy.
Back.
So wow, that's the very first cover appearance of Ultron in
Yeah,
an
right
Avengers
there.
book.
Yep.
And it's issue 67. I'm surprised that took as long as it did, but wow, that's pretty awesome.
It is pretty cool.
Ultron 6 is, yeah, that's the Ultron we all know and love. That faceplate, that
Yeah,
armor,
yeah.
that's pretty much the Ultron.
Die, Avengers.
There were a couple models before that were really, really stupid looking, but that one's pretty cool.
Yeah, because there's Vision, there's Thor, there's Iron Man.
Yellow Jacket.
Wasp,
No.
Yellow Jacket. Now who's?
Okay, so that's Hawkeye. For a while, he gave up the bow and arrow because he
Wait,
doesn't.
this is Hawkeye.
Yeah,
here?
that's Clint Barton. That's Hawkeye.
That doesn't look like him.
Well, because he's wearing a Goliath costume. In other words,
Oh.
he got tired of being the arrow guy. He felt that he couldn't pull his weight. So he took his serum, the serum that Hank Pym created,
Oh.
he took that and became Goliath.
Oh, really?
And at that point, Hank was Yellow Jacket.
No kidding.
Mm-hmm. And then later, he gets tired of being Goliath and goes back to being Hawkeye.
Wow. Very interesting. Did not know that.
Beautiful cover.
Very nice.
Quintessential Marvel book right there.
Very nice. Congratulations on that. There you go.
And a hush fell over the crowd.
Yes.
Ooh, ah. Oh!
Oh boy.
Here we have X-Men number 54. Nice!
That's a nice cover.
Yeah, look at that cover.
What is that? 5.5?
5.5. This is from the year 1969. Another one from the year of my birth.
Wow.
It is the first appearance of Alex Summer, who's, Cyclops' brother. He later goes on to become Havoc. And it's the first appearance of the Living Pharaoh, Amit Abdul, and it is the origin of the Angel. They were doing origin backup stories at that point. Arnold Drake did the story. Barry Windsor Smith did the cover. Don Heck did the interior art. That is some classic X-Men goodness right there.
So in this one, Cyclops reveals himself to his brother Alex.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cool. Reveals that he's a mutant, has the power, leader of the X-Men, wears the costume, fights crime.
Yeah.
Wow, that's beauty.
That is pretty awesome. And who's the artist for that?
This is Don Heck, who I don't like.
Okay.
It's like sacrilege because he's like a Marvel. I never liked Don Heck's art. I can't do it.
That's
But
a cool cover though.
yeah, the cover is Werner Roth.
Okay.
Werner Roth, which I think was a pseudonym because he was working for DC at the time and he didn't want to get fired, so he used a pseudonym when he worked for Marvel.
Oh wow.
Yeah, a pseudonym.
Pseudonym.
Okay,
You're right there.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Group books are my thing. Team books are my
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, old X-Men. It's
Mm.
Avengers too. I mean, that's
Oh.
good stuff right there.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
69, both from 69.
Mm-hmm. Your year. Lots of good stuff came out then.
Right?
Seems like.
Right?
Oh.
See what you did there. Thanks, John.
Yeah.
That was
You're
nice.
welcome. You're welcome.
Hi, Chris.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh.
Amazing Spider-Man number 127 from 1970. My birth year, 1973.
Wow.
Wow.
Youngin.
Look at that. That's amazing. The Wings of Death. Oh, sorry. 5.0. There you go. And 127. Let me look this up real quick here.
I just have it's the first appearance of the third Vulture.
Vulture, Clifton Shallot.
There were
Artist
already
John Romita Sr.
Yeah. So there were already 3 Vultures by then?
Wow. That's pretty crazy. And Human Torch, it says, appearance. Vulture and Human Torch appearance.
And there's also an appearance of Mary Jane's bell bottoms.
I see that.
Yikes.
Wow, look at that. Pretty amazing.
Brian has a pair of those.
If you
I do.
read only
I do.
one comic mag story this month, it would be The Dark Wings of Death.
Look at that crazy look on Harry's face. That kid is trouble. That kid is trouble.
Man, that's one right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is the sinister secret behind...
And what is with that hair? I never understood Harry's hair.
What do you mean?
It's like,
It's receding.
no, it's like, I don't know how to describe it.
Oh,
His weird
okay.
hair.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's like cornrows.
Almost, yeah.
Almost, yeah. Wow. So there you go. Congratulations on that. Very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Lots of classic Spideys in this
A
shit.
lot of them. A lot. Is there a... Wow, that's it.
Platform shoes and bell bottoms, baby. It was the 70s.
What was? Well, 60s.
60s. More to the point. Oh, another classic issue of Avengers. We have number 50. Typhon, Zeus, and Ares appearance. Hercules leaves the Avengers.
Yeah. Avengers. So many to go through.
It's weird seeing Hercules without a beard. But that was definitely his classic
50,
orange
yeah.
and green costume.
Yeah.
Look at Hawkeye like swinging down here on his rope. It's pretty awesome.
It is awesome. A cameo appearance of Apollo in mainstream Marvel continuity.
Oh.
Goliath can't get huge, only small. Hawkeye, Wasp, and Goliath go looking for Hercules. Hercules defeats Typhoon, and Hercules resides from the Avengers.
The Avengers, yep. He
So-
decides to stay on Mount Olympus, from what I remember. Yeah, see, look, no beard.
Wow,
Yeah, he was going for the clean shaven
Yeah.
look back then. That's just a
that's
classic.
a cool cover. Who did the cover?
John
on there?
Buscema.
Wow,
John Buscema.
very nice.
Mm.
That's great. 7.5.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Very nice.
Oh boy, I see Brian's
Another team book.
wheels are turning there.
What's nice
He's like,
about this shipment is we've had a nice variety.
very nice variety. Yes. Oh, look at that.
Wow, another team book.
Look at this. Fantastic Four number 58. And Brian, it's older than you.
Thank God.
Oh,
Thank God.
how about that? 1967. 6.5 and Doctor Doom and Silver Surfer appearance.
Yep.
Stanley Story, Jack Kirby, John Sinnott, cover and art.
Doom,
Look at that beaut.
Doom basically steals Silver Surfer's powers in this issue, from what I remember, and what I have written down on my note tab. Oh, those were awesome. Those Aurora model kits.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Look at the Kraven. Look at the Kraven the Hunter. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Mhm.
Spidey's got him there.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
webbing it.
we'll show you that now because we're talking about it. So there you go. There, see that? Little statues back in the day.
Yeah.
Probably like $5 or something like. Oh, actually, they were
9
98 cents.
Right.
Seriously? Wow. So here we go, featuring Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom takes the power of Silver Surfer for himself and attacks the Fantastic Four. Even with the return of the Human Torch, they cannot defeat the Doom. So there you go. That's what that's about.
Classic issue.
Yeah. So the return of the Torch, huh?
Yep.
Did he leave and came back, I guess?
I think he went to look for Crystal, his girlfriend Crystal,
Oh, okay.
trying to
Wow.
place exactly where that is in the continuity.
Interesting. That's a nice cover.
Yeah, it is. That is a classic Jack Kirby Fantastic Four cover. Look how sad Ben is.
I know. Look, all of them are just like,
Mhm.
oh. They're all sad because they're defeated.
The dismal dregs of defeat.
All right, congratulations on that. 6.5.
that's a beauty.
That's a nice cover right there. All right, and we're off and away.
Off and away.
Look at here.
Oh, another Green Goblin. The Goblin's Power. What we have here is Amazing Spider-Man number 98 from 1971. This is, okay, as you had said, the
Story.
three-part drug story.
Mhm, the
So
drug
this
story.
is another part of the drug story, not approved by the Comics Code Authority. And another appearance.
Does it say that on there?
Mhm.
Does it really? Okay,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Check that out.
I know.
Nice. Yeah, it's drug addiction plot. Harry Osborn is having a drug overdose. At the same time, the Green Goblin is attacking Spider-Man at his apartment. Gwen Stacy comes back from London to be with Peter. In this issue did not get the Comic Books Authority seal of approval.
Mhm.
Marvel published it anyway. They said, I'm publishing it. Since in the story that portrayed drugs in a negative way, the story gave enough that it was led to the first change in the Comic Book Authority code. So that they view when they told the story about the drugs, it was in a negative, bad way. That's
Right.
why, instead of a good way, I guess.
Exactly.
I mean, why would they do drugs in a good way? Who
Right?
does that?
Exactly.
Stupid. But yeah.
So that's part 2 of 3, in other words. Or yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Yep.
I love
Yeah,
that they have
97,
Green
98.
Goblin as the villain.
Yeah. Super cool. Oh, wow. We're down to the last
That's
one.
it. That's it.
Last one, buddy.
Telling you.
The last.
And that's
And
part
look
3.
at that.
Okay,
Look
that makes
at
sense. Yeah.
Well, sort of, kind of. Not really. Or is it? It's 100.
Oh, and this was what? 98.
100th anniversary issue. Amazing Spider-Man. 7.5 from 1971.
Very
Stanley
nice.
Story. Gil Kane and Frank Garcia art. John Romita and Frank Garcia cover.
Okay.
Bam! Look at that. That's 100 milestone issue, a kind of cover from John Romita Sr. Takes serum to. Oh, this is the one where he takes serum to get rid of his powers.
And he wakes up with 6 arms.
6 arms.
We've
yeah.
all been there.
Now, is this I guess after this is where he gets, because he goes away, and he has 6 arms when he sees Morbius. Morbius.
Yep.
That's the one. Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
See, I'm
So
not.
this is before the story of that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Okay. Gotcha.
Well, how
Just
long
the
does he
lead
have
up.
the 6 arms?
I don't know.
A few issues.
Oh, okay.
Like he
Yeah.
went away to fix that
Fix it,
problem in
yeah.
a laboratory that he heard about. And
Oh,
it just so happens that it was Morbius
Ah,
laboratory.
Yeah.
Michael
Yeah.
Morbius. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So this is a milestone issue.
That's a great cover.
It is a great cover.
All those characters in the back, his whole
Super
supporting
cool.
cast.
Look at that. That's a nice 7.5. Wow. Love it.
I would say that Flash, Batman, and Spider-Man arguably have the best rogues galleries in comics, the best villains.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Spidey has just awesome, awesome villains.
They're all animal-like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Batman has great villains.
Conan does too, but they all die
Oh, well, there you go then.
because he kills them all.
Jeez.
Just saying.
Tough crowd.
So yeah, that's
All right.
it for today. You guys enjoy your Super Bowl out
Yeah,
there.
enjoy
Go
your
watch
Super Bowl,
Probably
Taylor
have a
Swift.
modern shipment by the end of the week, maybe.
Okay,
Ooh,
cool.
Another shipment by the end of the week,
Possible
possibly.
modern shipment, end of the week.
Possibly, yeah.
All right, well, stay safe tonight.
Take care.
Be
Thanks
nice
for
to each
watching.
other. All righty.